at the same time. So this is going to be an experiment. But I have some articles that I gathered, and then, of course, we can read them together about potentially why 50 Cent hates Diddy so much. So I'm going to turn my screen around. Now, don't judge me because my iPad has, it's kind of broken a little bit, but whatever. So let's see. Because I know that 50 Cent said that he does not despise Diddy and he doesn't hate Diddy, but not buying it. So it says 50 Cent insists he doesn't hate Diddy as he shares reasons behind the documentary. In a recent, all right, so scroll down. All right, 50 Cent oh, okay, whatever. This article isn't actually that good because everything's kind of like spaced out and it's weird looking. So I found actually this one. Okay, so, oh, all right, so Diddy versus 50 Cent, a timeline of two hip hop moguls feud. And I just thought this was interesting because I tried to do this investigation earlier, but I really didn't find anything. So, okay, so hip hop moguls Sean Diddy Combs and Curtis 50 Cent Jackson have been feuding for almost 20 years. So, this is not new. Jackson trolled Combs during his racketeering and S trafficking trial by posting memes on social media, an example being one of the AI generated images depicting a bottle of baby oil with Combs' name on it. Their long standing rivalry has gained renewed interest after the release of Netflix's Sean Combs The Reckoning, on which Jackson is an executive producer. He announced the documentary in 2023 and said that the proceeds would go to victims of SA and R. That's actually really good. Okay, so now let's go into how this started because this timeline is really, really, really strange because I didn't know 50 Cent. Hey, welcome. Looks like we have someone here. We are just going through trying to figure out why 50 Cent and Diddy have beef. Please comment. Let me know what you think. All right, so you came in at a perfect time. So the first encounters, Combs and Jackson first met in the 1990s when they both were starting in the music industry. All right. The two moved around in the same circles, and Jackson even wrote for Combs at one point. Jackson maintained that the two only had a working relationship. So 50 Cent is not claiming anything that Diddy got going on. I wouldn't call it a friendship because there wouldn't be disappointment between us if we didn't speak again. Okay, so basically, he's saying that they worked together previously, but 50 Cent is claiming he doesn't hate Diddy. We don't believe that. Oh, welcome, people. Welcome, welcome. This is my first live, by the way. I can't. So yeah, so he's saying I wouldn't call it a friendship because there wouldn't be disappointment between us if we didn't speak to each other. We work together. So 50 Cent is basically saying he and Diddy was never friends. So those of us who are like, oh, maybe 50 Cent and Diddy were cool, he's saying they were not cool. He said, I didn't even party or hang out with him. Okay. Puff is a business person. When him or like people call a producer, you see people are taken advantage of who produce things that he took for them. So basically 50 Cent is saying he wasn't playing with Diddy. He wasn't friends with Diddy. He's like, I don't know what y'all thought this was, but I am not cool with Diddy. He said, I've been very vocal about not going to Puff's parties and doing S like that. We need to see, they are missing a huge part because in the 1990s, also, apparently, Diddy was actually going to sign 50 Cent. I'll see if we can find that here because actually Diddy was gonna sign 50 Cent, but then apparently he backed out. And Tony Yayo, Tony Yayo actually went on somebody's platform and told that story. So we'll see if we can find it. And then after that, apparently 50 got blackballed, and then that's when he got pew-pewed 9 times. So I'm not saying Diddy did it, but, Diddy do be doing stuff. So we can't put it past him. Oh my gosh, thank you for the light, guys. Like I said, this is my first live. I was up early and I was like, you know what? Might as well record. I cannot figure out how to do screen record and record this at the same time because I'm on my phone. So yeah, here we are. Oh, thank you for the like. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Okay, back to the story. Okay, so now they're skipping ahead. Like, we know that there's more to this. So, The Bomb. In 2006, Jackson released a diss track called The Bomb, in which the rapper accuses Combs of having a role in Notorious B.I.G.'s 1997 murder. Combs has denied these allegations. See, here's the thing. He's saying that um, they're like, this is a lot of time between 2006 and the early 1990s or 1990, whenever. That is a lot of time that is unaccounted for. What in the entire turd waffle happened to make 50 Cent make a song saying that, accusing Combs of this? Then he says, I guess this means I won't be invited to the white parties in the Hamptons. Oh, that's crazy, but it's true. Okay, so apparently vodka rifles. Sean Combs was for years partnered with Ciroc Vodka, while Jackson was aligned with effin vodka. I don't know what EFFEN vodka was. First of all, am I the only person who didn't know that Ciroc was a vodka? I thought Ciroc was its own kind of lick. Okay, whatever. So Jackson used the brand rivalry to continue dunking on Combs. Here's the thing. I'm just not going to believe that 50 Cent just randomly decided to drop that diss track on Puff. I just can't believe that. Okay, Puff is not even vodka. It's grapes and says made with vodka. So he's basically saying that Ciroc isn't even like fully vodka. So 50 Cent has been on Diddy's neck for years. Now, this is the part where I feel like 50 started actually saying why he felt like Diddy was on some weirdo stuff. So he said, feeling uncomfortable. Jackson has always shared how Combs once made him feel uncomfortable by offering him a shopping trip. Now, let me tell you something. I don't know about you guys, but like, that's kind of disrespectful. If you are a grown man and you offer to take another grown man shopping, like, especially people know, like, welcome guys, everyone. It's my first live. Thank you guys for joining. But anyway, if like everybody in the industry already knew that Diddy was on this type of time. So I feel like 50 Cent, if he was coming at Diddy for all these years, is it because they have like a real rivalry? Like, what are we not hearing? And like I said, I'm going to try to find that article where Tony Yayo mentioned that Diddy was going to sign 50 Cent. And then somehow between there and there, 50 Cent got blackballed and then 50 Cent got pew-pewed. So there has to be more to it. And I just don't like that they're not covering that. Okay, so anyway, he asked to take me shopping. I thought it was the weirdest S in the world because that might be something a man says to a woman. So basically, 50 Cent is feeling like Diddy tried to disrespect him. Okay, and I mean, I feel like I could understand that. From that, I wasn't comfortable around him. And here's the thing, like, I'm sure even if it wasn't like a man and a woman thing, in my current experience, if a man that was like my boss told me he wanted to take me shopping, I would feel uncomfortable about that as well. And so shout out to 50 for feeling uncomfortable and recognizing it. But then on top of that, if you found out and knew like what type of time Diddy allegedly was on, I can totally understand not feeling comfortable around him. Like, that's scary. And Diddy had a lot of power too. So here's Combs. He's denying the feud. So in 2018, Combs denied that there were any archromas. I don't know that word, child. Don't judge me. I'm dyslexic. Between them. So he's basically saying that, 50 Cent is tripping. We don't have beef. But you do have beef, guys. Then he goes, y'all can't see that he loves me. You really think that's hate? You know he loves me, Combs told the Breakfast Club. Welcome, guys. It's my first live. Welcome. Oh, we got our first comment. Oh, my gosh. Up Dog Funk said no Diddy. Shout out to you, Up Dog Funk. You are literally my first comment on my first live. All right. So this particular part made me suspicious. Like, was he trying to say that maybe him and like 50 Cent had like a encounter before? Because we know that Diddy like likes to date his artists. I'm not saying his staff, and I'm definitely not accusing 50 Cent at all of dating Diddy. But with all the allegations out there, it's something that kind of could maybe be a possibility, but maybe not, because 50 Cent didn't seem like he was going with it. But Diddy, to me, is trying to elude and put seeds of doubt. Like, y'all can't see that he loves me. You really think that's hate? You know he loves me. Diddy is a menace, okay? Diddy is a total menace. And I'm not saying that 50 Cent is not a menace either. We don't know. But Diddy definitely is a menace. All right. Okay, so then I think this is Combs still talking, Sean or whatever. So me and him could be friends, and he doesn't want to be my friend, he said. He added, we don't have to never cross we don't have to never cross paths. And I will never say nothing negative about him, because that just ain't me. But you know what? You know what is allegedly Diddy attacking people behind closed doors? And here's the thing. And let me know, comment below, let's have some engagement here. But would you prefer someone who like showed you that they didn't like you in person, or someone who, pretended to like you and then like, blackballed you or like effed you up later? And it seems like Diddy's that kind of dude. It seems like allegedly, because everybody's calling him a dweeb, it seems like he's the type to like get you when you're least expecting it. Okay, so all right. Okay, addressing the story in which he asked 50 to go shopping, Diddy said, "Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. I'm a nice guy." But you know what you could have said, Diddy? Instead of saying, can I take you shopping? You could have said, do you need money? Can I pay you on time? Because what is that guy, Little Rod, the dude that was in the documentary? Apparently you don't pay people and you're artists. So instead of saying, hey, can I take you shopping? You could have been like, hey, can I give you a bonus? Like, come on now. Okay, so then Combs' legal troubles. In November 2023, Cassie Ventura accused Combs of R-word and SA. After the two had settled a lawsuit, Combs stepped down as the chairman of Revolt, which Jackson mocked him for. But you know something interesting? I didn't know until his recent chef came out, but he was actually sued by another chef back in 2019 is when I believe the case settled. But we'll go into that too, okay? I have that article pulled up, but I didn't know that Diddy has been getting sued forever. But then, you could argue, well, you be famous for long enough and somebody's going to sue you. But the allegations are insane. All right, so here we go. So this is what 50 Cent apparently said on X. I wish it was still called Twitter, because X just sounds kind of dumb. All right. I'll buy that back from you, Playboy, for the low, because Cadillac and AT&T gonna pull out. I'll give you a few dollars for it. Sell it now. Then we can be friends. I'm serious. Call my phone. 50 Cent is such a troll. If 50 Cent ever gets on the other side, I know like so many people would probably be coming along to try to take him down, because he trolls everybody. All right. Thank you for the likes, guys. This is my first, live. So, if you can like. All right. So when Combs' house was raided by the feds, 50 Cent was still on this man's neck. Yikes. He said, now it's not Diddy do it. It's Diddy done. They don't come like that unless they have a case. Now, some people were saying that when Diddy's house got raided, that he was like his kids were like wilding and like disrespecting the cops. I don't know. That's kind of wild. You gotta have a lot of cojones to like wild out on the authorities. I couldn't do that. Not I, said the fly. Let me turn my brightness down, because my dang on camera, my iPad is dying. Okay. All right. So Jackson reacts to a Bew video. So this is when Cassie was in that hotel and the Intercontinental, and she tried to get away. So after CNN released the 2016 video of Combs, a Bew Ventura in a hotel, Jackson told The Hollywood Reporter, first, he denied that it even happened, and then the tape comes out. So that means everything that he says is a lie. Oh, wait a minute. Is this fit? Wait a minute. Who said this? I was just reading. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, 50 Cent. Okay, hold on. Run it back. First, he denied that it even happened. And then the tape comes out. So that means everything that he says is a lie. When somebody watches that, if they have a daughter and they can imagine her being under those same circumstances, that is crazy. Like they let him get away with it. And see, that's the part that I'm looking at, because how long did the Intercontinental have that footage before they released it? And granted, maybe there's privacy laws. I'm not sure about that. But how many other places have footage and they just let Diddy get away with this stuff? You know? And also, I wish what 50 Cent was saying was true, but let's not sit up here and act like there aren't men and women who have daughters who are a bew and they feel like unless you put the pause on their child, that, you don't really love them. So most adults wouldn't want to see their daughter getting abused, but there are some adults who are totally, totally fine with that, which is unfortunate. All right, so Jackson produces the Combs doc. After the documentary releases, Combs' mother released a statement to correct the some of the lies. So I already read her thing, but we can read this particular thing. All right. The inaccuracies regarding my son Sean's upbringing and family are intentionally done to mislead viewers and further harm our reputation, she said in a statement to Deadline. In the documentary, I am portrayed as an abubu parent, Janice wrote. This is untrue. Janice, I'm not trying to be rude, girl, because we don't know you, but you are not beating those allegations. Okay? I'm not trying to be rude, but look at how Diddy turned out. Even the people that he's quote unquote nice to ended up much worse off after being around him, it seems like. Nobody that I can think of that worked with him ended up better off unscathed. And look at how he treated his artists. They say you are judged by the fruit you produce. And so, Janice, baby girl, unfortunately, you are not beating those allegations. And then my last thing I'll say on her statement was, when I read it, it made me think, like, why the heck do Diddy's sons talk like they're from the hood? Like, you guys live in freaking Beverly Hills or wherever you live. Like, you travel. Like, you guys are not ghetto. You're not from the hood. You're not in poverty. Why are they perpetrating this fraudulent accent? You probably don't talk like that. They probably be like, yes, sir. Yeah. Like, I don't know them personally, but I always wonder that. Like, why are you cosplaying the hood? It's ridiculous. Okay, so she said, I raised Sean with love and hard work, not abuse, she added. I have a hard time believing that, baby girl. You might be right, but when she made that video flat, like, I can put my paws on the ground, flat, I was like, ooh, this is weird. That was weird. Welcome, everyone. It's my first live. We're diving in, and we're trying to figure out why 50 Cent and hates Diddy so much. And so far, it seems like we really haven't figured out anything. Anyway, all right, she said that the statement made in the documentary about Combs's relationship with her are not truthful and salacious to promote the series. Here's the thing, though, like, it's hard because, like, I try not to be biased, so I don't want to just, like, totally discount what she got going on. But, baby girl, you are not beating these allegations. And you know what? I had heard through the grapevine that that's not even his real mama. I don't know if that's true or not, but I had heard through the MF and grapevine that might not even be his real mom. All right, let's keep going. So she also denied that Combs slapped her. Girl, guys, whoever. When he said he slapped his mama, I was like, yikes, man. Because most people protect their moms. However, if his mom was knocking him upside the head his whole life, allegedly, I can understand putting the paws on her one good time. So she denies that Combs slapped her after the City College Stampede incident on the 28th of December in 1991, where 9 people were unalived at an event organized by the mogul. See, here's the thing. He Diddy um may have arranged the city college thing. Gene Deal, oh, let me move this. Gene Deal alleges that Diddy like low key caused that. Oh, we have another comment. This is the second comment on my first live. Shout out to you, Don. Oh man, sorry, I'm dyslexic. But you, okay? No artist career lasts that long. Honestly, fair enough. Even Drake fell off eventually. Diddy not an artist. He's a record label. He just made music. But you know what? Diddy tried to be an artist and it just didn't really work for him. He really tried. All right. But yeah, fair point. No artist. Oh my gosh, thank you for the like, guys. This is so cool. I'm having so much fun. Anyway, so Diddy, no artist's career does last very long. That's true. And why do we think that? Like, do we think that all of the artists' lives are really living like this? Like, is there a world where all the executives are Diddy's and all the artists are Cassie's? Like, is that possible? And has anybody checked on Justin Bieber lately? Like, what's going on with him? All right. Okay. Okay. Back to it. Sean, so this is his mama talking again. Janice, baby girl, you are not beating those allegations. Sean has been a dutiful son, always ensuring that I was cared for vigilantly and managing my medical care as well as providing financial support. I'm requesting that these distortions, falsehood, and misleading statements be publicly retracted. See, that's another reason she's using all these words with multiple syllables, misleading, distortions. Like, why do Diddy's sons talk like they're hood when when they're not? It doesn't make any sense. And probably she didn't write this, but whatever. It's just, I always think that. Why are they cosplaying like they're really about that life? All right. After Combs was arrested in 2024, Jackson said about the documentary. Now, comment, I thought 50 Cent was joking. I didn't know he actually was serious about making that documentary. So when it dropped a few days ago and I saw, and like, where were you when you knew about the documentary? Like, I'm probably going to remember that. I was on TikTok, minding my business, and then suddenly a Good Morning America post of Diddy, not Diddy, Lord, 50 Cent cheesing from ear to ear came up. And I was like, what the heck? But I remember 50 saying this, but I thought he was just joking. So anyway, so back in 2024, 50 Cent said, we remain steadfast in our commitment to give a voice to the voiceless and to present authentic and nuanced perspectives, the statement said. While the allegations are disturbing, we urge all to remember that Sean Combs' story is not the full story of hip hop and its culture. Okay, well, I'm glad that they're saying that because honestly, right now, it's seeming like the whole 50 Cent of it all or the whole Hollywood of it all is sketchy. Okay. We aim to ensure that individual accounts do not overshadow the culture's broader contributions. So basically, 50 Cent is like, I'm going to be the hero in this. But here's the thing. They left out a lot in this article because you are not going to make me believe that just because in the 90s they started out in the same industry and then randomly in 2006, 50 Cent dropped a diss track. That just doesn't make any sense to me. So let's go over here and I'm going to ask iPhone, why didn't Diddy sign 50 Cent? What the heck? Oh, here we go. Because they apparently have a lot of history because you're not going to sit up here and tell me that because of some random no reason, 50 Cent just dropped this documentary. That doesn't make any sense. Something else is going on here because 50 is also a businessman. Okay, so this is this is a rapper named Tony Yayo, and he was a part, I forgot what Tony Yayo did. I'm sorry, Tony Yayo fans, if you're in here, but I don't remember. I think he might have made that song, Yayo, all I know is Yayo, but I could be wrong. Welcome, everyone. This is my first live. We're hanging out. We're chit-chatting. Click that like if you can, but let's just get right back into it. So Tony Yayo recently recalled how Diddy once turned down signing 50 Cent to Bad Boy Records. Now, if the beef comes from anywhere, it is likely because of this. Oh, we got another comment. Let's see. Oh, wait. Puffy and Jimmy Henchman was cool. Who is that? I got to look this up. 50 had beef with Jimmy because of Chris Lightly. Ooh, Thank you. Okay, these are gonna be some rabbit holes. Oh my gosh, what is this? A present? A hot cocoa? What does that mean? Thank you for the hot cocoa. I'm sure what that is, but I appreciate the hot cocoa. Oh my gosh, look, it's a thing. That is so cute. Thank you. Oh my gosh, my first live and I got a hot cocoa. All right, and y'all are coming in with this. Alrighty, we got a Patricia. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. So Tony Yayo says that Diddy once had the opportunity to sign 50 Cent to Bad Boy Records, but passed. The former G Unit rapper recalled how the decisions was made during a recent interview with Vlad TV. Now, how many of us think that Vlad TV is the ops? I'm not trying to be rude, but I be hearing that allegedly Vlad is with the ish, and he is always, there at the scene of not the scene of the crime. Let me turn this down because my iPad's dying. But that apparently Vlad is the one who is always like getting insider information, and then people say allegedly he's a Fed. So I don't know. Oh my gosh, congrats on your first live. Thank you, Mad Sam 6843. You are awesome. Thank you so much. Alrighty. So, okay, a lot of people don't know this story, says Yayo. 50 went to Diddy for Bad Boy. A lot of people don't know that. We had, oh my gosh, and some likes. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Let me start over. This is just a lot happening at once. Okay. So, 50 went to Diddy for Bad Boy. A lot of people don't know that. We had the meeting and it went so crazy that Diddy didn't sign him. I know that was one of the biggest mistakes of Bad Boy. And the Kenneth Supreme Griff situation. No, I don't know that. I don't know that. A lot of people were scared of Preem. So now we got to figure out who the heck is this guy? 50 wasn't. So Tony Yayo basically said that Diddy didn't want to sign Diddy didn't want to sign 50 because of some situation with some guy named Supreme. Who the heck is Supreme? All right, he continued. I remember Diddy said this. He doesn't even remember, he said. 3 things people hate about rappers. He was like, yeah, we can't sign you, Playboy. It's too much. It's too much drama with the Biggie stuff and all that. So if he's saying the Biggie stuff, this had to be when a long time ago, because Biggie must have still been around. I'm assuming this means that Diddy was going to sign 50 while Biggie was still alive. So that's a long time. Okay, we have another comment. Nah, Preem, nothing to do with it. But who the heck is Preem? Man, I'm not yelling at you, Don. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just, who is Preem? I gotta figure this. We gotta investigate. Okay. All right. So the meeting came after the release of 50's 1999 debut single, How to Rob. So again, oh, wait a minute. That's not the same song. So, wait. Okay. So the meeting came after the release of 50's 1999 debut single, How to Rob. Shortly after that time, he was pew-pewed 9 times in 2000, in May of 2000. So Diddy had said that he didn't want to be involved in the drama he perceived would come with signing 50. Okay, wait. Who was the reason? Oh, he was a kingpin? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. I'm perfectly content over here. I don't need to be out here walking around looking like SpongeBob with a bunch of holes in my body. So I'm okay. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole after all. Shout out to you, Don. All right. So we had a meeting with 50 and it was me and 50. Oh, we had a meeting with Diddy. My bad. I'm dyslexic, guys. Bear with me. We had a meeting with Diddy. It was me and 50. And he took the meeting out of respect. Yayo explained he had deals all over the table. I wasn't saying he was going to take the deal. He might not have. But Diddy didn't want to take the deal because all the drama. But 50 was the hottest in on the planet. Oh, elsewhere in the interview, Yayo recalled introducing J. Cole to 50 Cent. But you know what? They didn't mention here either, though, which is really, really, really interesting. They actually didn't mention that 50 Cent was going to sign Maze as well, but then he didn't end up signing him. So I'm going to see if we can figure that out. Cause you see these other articles up here. I got time today, baby. Why didn't 50 Cent sign Maze? Because that is actually a story too, not Maze, Mace. Let me try to find it, because I saw that article the other day, and I didn't even know that 50 Cent was gonna sign the rapper Mace. Oh, wait a minute. Believe me, I am not this disorganized. I had this up earlier. Okay, here we go. So, in August of 2005, Combs and 50 allegedly clashed over Mace. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. What? Okay, Mad Sam said, I thought Preem put a hit on 50. Oh, Lord. I'm definitely not looking up that guy. I don't want to be on his bad side at all. But you know what? We might just look up his name just because curiosity. And this was a long time ago, because I am curious slightly, but we'll see, because I ain't trying to get no smoke in that way. All right, so August 2005, Combs and 50 Cent allegedly crash over Mace. All right, so over the years, 50 has opened up about the tensions between him and Combs over rapper Mace. Okay, one of Combs' longtime collaborators. I have some more tea on this, but we'll read this article, then I'll share what I found somewhere else, because it doesn't say it here. So speaking on the Howard Stern show, 50 revealed that he was willing to sign Mace to his G-Unit label after Combs had given Mace the go-ahead to go find a new opportunity. The deal collapsed. 50 claimed due to Combs being unreasonable, the rapper added that he thought Combs felt Mace wasn't the last piece to his legacy. Now listen to this part. 50 Cent has always been who he is. 50 would like to call Combs a sucker in relation to the Maze deal in a hot 97 chat with Funkmaster Flex. He said 2 million. 50 alleged. I was like, Mace ain't worth 2 million with 2 million in his pocket. That is so petty to say Mace ain't worth 2 million with 2 million in his pocket. So basically, they're saying that 50 Cent. Okay, so let me add some backstory that I found in another article. So the backstory to this is apparently Mace took a break from the industry, right? And so when he came back, he wanted to sign with 50. But Diddy was at first when Mace allegedly, this is all alleged. This is all word from the street. So at first when Mace wanted to come back, he said, look, Diddy, I want to go somewhere else. And at first, allegedly, Diddy was like, okay, whatever, that's fine. But then when he wanted to go to 50, then Diddy was like, you got to allegedly pay me $2 million. And 50 was like, I'm not paying you that. And so that is why, even though this is a part of it, this cannot be the main catalyst, because 50 Cent wouldn't pay for Mace for $2 million. He didn't think that Mace catalog and his music was even worth $2 million. And to us commoners, $2 million is a lot of money. But in that artist world, he probably would have made like a couple much more than that. So see, that's why I'm saying, like, these articles, they kind of start places like 2002. What about what happened in 1999 when 50 got? So that was something I wanted to bring up, because I wasn't sure if you guys knew that. And people are saying that, we already went through that. I think we went through this article already. Wait a minute. Oh, no, we did not. But I got to get to, there's so much to cover. This is totally insane. So before we get to the whole Ja Rule of it all, because Marlon Wayans and Ja Rule have teamed up and are trying to shade 50 for putting all this stuff out. So I'm going to hold that. Did you guys know that Diddy was sued by his former chef? So I'm saying, if 50 Cent is trying to be a person for the people, Diddy has Diddy has a real trail of tears behind him. But so before we get into this, another article, please guys, if you can, like this. This is literally my first live. We have 8 likes. I got hot chocolate today. We got some comments going, and this is just so fun. All right, so now let's keep going. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. 432 Express says the guy that shot 50 got really? Oh, wasn't it? Child, didn't they say that the person that pewed 50 was one of some Mike Tyson's friends or something like that? I don't know if that's true, but that's something I saw. So we might have to look into that too. But I just wanted to briefly touch on how Diddy has been a menace for years, allegedly, because we're going to quickly go through this article because it's not too long. I'm telling you, I'm going to get my reading in today, honey. What did it say? Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, hi. Hello. Someone said hi. Hello, Sherry Hunter. Hi. Welcome to my first live. We're here. All right. Don says they were friends. They were all friends. Oh, really? Wait a minute. So 50 got popped by his friend? Oh, heck no. We might have to pause on the chef thing. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm going to type this one in because you know how YouTube be. I be like, what's the point of free speech if we can't talk freely? Okay, Kenneth McGriff. Okay, here we go. This is an article. We'll go back to the chef thing, but y'all don't put me on to something. Oh, wait, Preem. That's the name of the guy that people were afraid of. Okay, wait a minute. No, are you kidding me? We can't. Oh, I was about to say, I thought we weren't going to be able to read this. Okay, so sorry guys. I'm trying to hold the camera the right way. 50 Cent got popped from Katie Security. Who is that? Surfeit Tross. I might be saying your name incorrectly. Sorry about that. I'm going to give everybody nicknames. 50 got popped for Katie Security. I don't know who that is. We're going to have to look that up. Don said not friends, but they all knew each other from neighborhood. No, I know what you mean. They might not have been good friends, but they was friends enough, friendly. All right. Oh, Ja Rule Security. Wait a hot diggity dog minute. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, let me read this article because y'all know what's up. All right. I was a child at this time in history, so I'm just getting caught up. I gotta catch up. Okay, so feds rug lord. I don't know about this whole thing with YouTube. Okay, rug lord plotted to unalive 50. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just read this. Let's just get into this. This is insanity, guys. Oh wait, no, you don't have to say sorry. Keep going. Don't say sorry. This is a good vibe. I'm just trying to keep up with everything. Irv Gotti got paid for 50 to get what? Oh my gosh. These are all, I'm reading these comments. This is alleged if you guys if you guys try to get me later. Everything we're saying here is alleged unless proven otherwise. All right, okay. So federal investigators believed that the crack kingpin, Kenneth Supreme McGriffith, and employees of rap label Murder Inc. plotted to assassinate rapper 50 Cent? Oh my gosh, as revenge for detailing McGriff's criminal past. Oh my gosh, newly released law enforcement documents show. Okay, I'm not even gonna hold you. If this was the case, I probably wouldn't sign him either. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm not in that lifestyle. That's not a part of what I want to be. But if you got a kingpin coming after you, you can't. I don't want to even sit next to you, much less be around you. That's kind of scary. All right, investigators are also probed whether Run DMC member Jam Master Jay was pewed to unalive in 2002 for defying an unspoken recording industry blacklist of 50 Cent. What? Hold on. What? Okay, I gotta read this again. Okay, so Jam Master Jay was also unalived, and they're thinking it was because they defied an unspoken recording industry blacklist of 50 Cent. So, what song did 50 detail McGriff's criminal past? And then allegedly, because of that, 50 Cent was blacklisted. And then allegedly, I don't want to say some guy, I'm sorry. That's how I talk. Someone who passed named Jam Master Jay allegedly worked with him. This is some crazy stuff. Why would you unalive someone for working with someone else, allegedly? That is totally. This is why that industry is so toxic. This is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy work. I agree, Mad Sam. Don said Ghetto Quran by 50. Okay, we're gonna dissect those lyrics. Oh my gosh, please don't let curiosity unalive the cat, man. But this is insane. But where did it go? Okay, all right. Let's keep reading. The allegations are laid out in a previously sealed search warrant affidavit contained in a routine motion filed last week by the defense attorney for Murder Inc. founder Irv Gotti, who is charged in a racketeering case using his chart-topping label to launder more than $1 million in Mick Griff's rug money. What? Oh my gosh. See, this is starting to make sense. This is some real deal criminal stuff. This is not for play. This is some real deal criminal working. Okay, let's see what we got here. So 432 Express says Jam Master Jay was the DJ for Run DMC, a pioneering rap group. Wasn't Rev Run in Run DMC, if I'm remembering correctly? And then, oh man, I might say your name wrong. I'm just going to call you T. Ross. So T. Ross said that Ja Rule's security nickname, Son, allegedly. This is getting crazy. Oh, Rev Run was indeed. Okay, perfect. And then Mad Sam says, I think 50 and Diddy's beef began once their manager got... What? Once their manager got... Man, see, this is the thing. They had beef for years. What do you mean their manager got unalived? The streets know, just the police can't back it up with evidence. Exactly, Don. Apparently. Okay, let's keep going. The allegations are laid out in a previously... Oh, sorry, I read that. Dyslexia. All right. Internal Revenue Service criminal investigator Francis Mace writes in the 2003 document filed under an application to search Murder Inc.'s Manhattan offices. The investigators believe that the shooting of 50 Cent... Can you stop moving? The shooting of 50 Cent in May of 2000 was revenge for the song Ghetto Quran. Shout out to Don for putting that here, which recounts some of the history of Mick Griff's reign as the head of one of the city's most violent rug crews. Investigators believe Murder Inc. That's just such... Okay, sorry. This is unrelated, but I don't understand why all the record labels have these horrible names. Like, why is thing keep moving? Like Murder Inc. and Death Row and all these things. Like, that's kind of sick. All right. But I guess they're just showing what they allegedly are. You know, they're just saying, hey, look, we unalive people allegedly. You know, you come over here, you're going either to jail or you're gonna be unalived. So I guess they're not going to be sued for false advertisement. That's for sure. So investigators believe Unaliving Inc. employees were involved. Oh, wow. In the Mick Griff's continuing effort to unalive 50 who survived the 2000 shooting. Oh my gosh. All right. Sorry, y'all. I didn't even have the article in view. Okay. Federal agents and the police detectives also looking into links between Mick Griff's 50 Cent rivalry and the unaliving of Jam Master Jay, whose real name was Jason Mills. The DJ unaliving in his Queens recording studio remains unsolved. What? See, man, there's so much I could say about this. All right, welcome to the first live, guys. Oh, Lord. Oh, we got a lot going on. Okay, let me see, did I miss anything? Welcome to my first live, guys. Please like this if you care. All right, let's see. We have in May, right? Okay, a bunch of emojis. All righty. Sick. Yeah, it is. It is super sick. All right, we got, who was this? Nam Bang. Now everything makes sense. Exactly. Now everything makes sense with the Ja Rule training and Irv Gotti's dismissal. Exactly. And then he said, Frank Lucas, just why this This is old. Are you bored? Excuse me, Frank Lucas. Just say you were late to the party. We've been on live for 44 minutes. Just say you were late, man. Watch the replay. I'm not trying to come at you like that. This is a lot. We are investigating perhaps what could have caused it. So that's why we're going all the way back in the day. Come on, Frank, ketchup, mustard. Anyway, all right. So Internal Revenue Services criminal investigator Francis Mace writes in the, oh wait, did I read that already? Oh yeah, okay. Federal agents and police detectives also were looking into links between McGriff's 50 Cent rivalry. Oh, sorry. See, yo, look, this person, Frank Lucas done got me all confused. Okay, all right, sorry. Okay, so agents are still trying to determine whether so Jam Master Jay's unaliving has any connection to the ongoing dispute between McGriff and 50. Mace wrote, law enforcement agents are investigating the possibility that Jam Master Jay's was unalive for defying the blacklist of 50 Cent. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, sorry. Relax and enjoy the alive, Frank. Exactly. Mad Sam, relax and enjoy the live, Frank. Get out of here with your negativity. It's too much negativity already in the world. We don't need that. All right. Okay. A spokesperson for the U.S. Attorney's Office in Brooklyn, which is overseeing the investigation, had no comment on the document. What do you mean you had no comment? The people want to know. All right. An attorney for McGriff, Robert Simmons, said that while he no longer represented McGriff in the case, he was familiar with the document and it represented much about nothing. Man, I got to get my charger really quick. All right. So he said the allegations in the affidavit disappeared from government filings, leading him to conclude that even the government no longer believed them. Oh my gosh, did they get paid off? We're not going to go down that rabbit hole. All right, let's see. So Anna, welcome, Anna. You said, so Jam was on 50 team. So they're basically saying that, so Jam Master Jay allegedly made a song with 50 Cent after 50 Cent was blacklisted. So Jam Master Jay went against the order, allegedly that McGriff, and Murder Inc. said, like, you're not supposed to work with this guy, 50, and he still allegedly worked with him anyway. So now they're saying that there's a possibility that Jam Master Jay was unalive for defying this order. That's insane. Okay, so McGriff's current trial... Oh, wait, did I skip anything? Oh, yeah, no. Okay. So McGriff's current trial attorney and Lorenzo's attorney did not immediately return telephone calls seeking comment. McGriff and some Murder Inc. employees were continuing to plot the murder. Oh, the unalive of 50 Cent. This is all alleged. Mace wrote, citing text. Oh, my gosh. Mace wrote, citing text to McGriff from associates tracking the... Oh my, can you stop moving? Tracking the rapper's whereabouts. Wait a minute. So they were tracking, allegedly. They were allegedly tracking 50 Cent's whereabouts. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. In one message, Lorenzo's brother, Christopher, reported 50 Cent's appearance on Guy R. Brewer Boulevard in the area of Queens, where McGriff, Lorenzo, and the rapper grew up. So I forgot who it was, but someone earlier said that they were all friends because they were all in the same neighborhood, and you are correct. All right, let's see what we have here. So Don said Jimmy Henchman was the game manager. Ooh, we got to look into him. Can you play the song How to Rob to add more context? Why people are mad? So 432 Express, I can't play the song, but we can definitely go through the lyrics because we should look at the lyrics How to Rob and the lyrics for the Quran song, the Ghetto Quran song, because apparently that's why the guy that allegedly pew-pewed 50 Cent, he was mad about that song. And then I think Diddy was mad about the How to Rob song. So we'll go through all that. Good job. Thank you, guys. Oh, Anna said, I've been watching. Oh, sorry. My bad, girl. Okay, so let's see. Don said before drill rap, 50 used to talk about hood activities and they didn't like that. Ah, so basically they was saying 50 was putting their 50 was airing out their business. They didn't want people to know. By the way, guys, if you're new here, welcome. This is my first live. We're investigating, we're chit-chatting. All right, let's see. Anna said, I heard an interview with Irv on, I think, a podcast saying 50 says there were witches. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. But he's one that got popped. So girl, ain't it? Ain't it? Okay. Let's finish this because now we got to go through the How to Rob song and we got to go through the other song and I got to get my iPad charger. So this is insane. All right. So let's finish this article. Then I'm gonna get my charger because I don't want this thing to die. Where were we? Okay. I'm just gonna start here. Okay. Agents are still trying to determine whether Jam Master Jay's unaliving has any connection to the ongoing dispute between McGriff, the guy who allegedly pew-pewed, and 50. Mace wrote, oh, this thing keeps moving and it's throwing me off. We already read that. Oh, okay, here we are. Sorry about that, guys. McGriff's current trial attorney and Lorenzo's attorney did not immediately return telephone calls seeking comment. McGriff's and some of oh my gosh, I read that too. Sorry guys, this thing keeps moving. Okay, now I'm here. But defense attorney Gerald Shargell said that if authorities had the evidence that Chris Lorenzo was involved in a plot to unalive 50, they would have charged him with that crime. Chris Lorenzo is charged only in connection with money laundering, with the money laundering aspects of the indictment against Mr. Griff and Murder Inc. Murder Inc. Changed its name to The Inc. last year after executives said the label's image was hurt by court filings alleging that they had been laundering rug money for McGriff. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, not witches. Oh, you were typing fast. Oh, okay. I was about to say, oh my gosh. And you sent a flower. Thank you. Thank you guys. This is my first live and we got a hot chocolate and a flower. Shout out to y'all. Okay. What songs were we supposed to be looking up again? Oh yeah. Ghetto Quran and How to Rob. Cause Ghetto Quran. I don't know how to spell Quran, I don't think. Quran. That's not true. I think I spelled it wrong, but it's okay. All right. And then we have, what was the other song? How to Rob? How to Rob 50 Cent lyrics. Because we need to know. The people are curious. Hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta get my iPad charger right quick. It'll be like 2 seconds. I don't know how to screen record and show my device at the same time, so that's why it's black right now, because I gotta like move some stuff around. Alrighty, okay, here we are. And okay, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna start with how to rob. Wait, no. Let's do this in chronological order. So we're gonna start with Ghetto Quran. Oh wait, I should have put lyrics here. Let's see, lyrics. Okay. Oh my gosh, Anna, you said, I know, girl, go ahead, do your thing. I'm proud. Thank you, girl. Thank you, y'all. This is so cool. Okay, this is actually not cool because it's kind of sad, but like it's cool that we're here together doing this thing. Okay, I'm not about to read the South Side because. Okay, let's get to the point. Okay, so now what y'all ends know about the dirty South. Okay, Lord forgive me, for I've sinned over and over again just to stay on top. I recall memories filled with sin over and over again. Okay, here we go. Yo, when you hear talk of the South Side, oh my God, he named the guy. Oh, sorry, I'm skipping ahead. You hear talk of the team. CN's feared Prince and respected Preem. So who is Prince? Is that like the dude from Texas that he's talking about? Because this is definitely not Purple Rain Prince. And respected Preem. For all you slow MFers, I'ma break it down. Iller? See, oh Lord, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, this explains why perhaps the alleged kingpin was not rocking with this song. See, Preem was the businessman, and Prince was the unaliver. Oh wow. Oh wow. Remember he used to push the bulletproof BM? I think that might be a car. His hair get you seasick. Oh, because he had waves. I stepped back and urinated ish. They rolled with easy, wider than. They ain't get blunted. Maybe like Easy E. He had the whole projects working for 50 on 500. Wait a minute. So is 50 saying he worked? Oh my gosh. Is is this, am I reading what I think I'm reading? Is 50 Cent saying he used to work for this guy, Preem? Because it said, had the whole projects working for 50 on 500. So it's 500, and in cities, the streets are numbers. So I'm thinking he's saying like he set up shop. 50 Cent set up shop, and then people were working with him. That's what it seems like, but I don't know. Yeah, OMG, he crazy. Yeah. Um, Don said drill rap before drill rap. Talk about it. Exactly. Exactly. But the difference between some of like this drill rap and some others is like some of these no now drill rappers not really doing what they say. They just like make rap music. But it seems like 50 Cent is saying that. All right. As a youth, oh my gosh. As a youth, all I ever did was sell, you know, step on your mama's back. I used to idolize that cat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He hurt me to my heart. Oh, hurt me to my heart to hear that N snitched on Pap. Who is Pap? Like Papoose? Or now I'm just reaching. This could be someone different. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Wilson Dillard said $50 off a 500 pack. What? 50? Oh, okay. $50 for every 500 you make. Oh, okay. He was robbing the youngins to get rich. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes, he was snitching, y'all. This is crazy. Okay, so thank you for those who know what 550 on 500 means, because I was about to start a lie. So thank you for that. Okay, Diddy, let's see. So Diddy tell 50 he wanna take him shopping. He sure did. I guess he was moving a little too funny for 50. Period. He sure was. Okay, so thank you guys for clarifying that, because I didn't want to start a lie. Okay, so this is next part of the lyric. How he go out like that? Rumors in the hood was snitching? What? Rumors in the hood was snitching. So who was just? I ain't believe that Pa. He helped me cop my first GSXR. I think that's a pew pew. Had that 4Runner, the Z, the 5, and the 3. I don't know what the heck that is either. Used to drive his truck through the hood, dragging jet skis from Gerald Wallace to Baby Wise. Don't be surprised of how freely I throw. Oh, Lord. So these are people. Of how freely I throw out names of guys who dealt with pies. He's really speaking in a language that you really only, really only understand if you know what he's talking about. Because what does pies have to do with any of this? Like LA and Y's L got pewed in the neck, then told his connect, oh my goodness, them ends who shot them got them for 10 bricks. Effing Dominicans turned around and gave him more bricks. So he's really like exposing stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, T. Ross said He probably moved inappropriately. Yep. Cars. Oh, that's a car. Thank you, Don. You a real one for real. All y'all some real ones. I can't even hold you. We've been locked in for about an hour now. So Anna said that's probably why Preem wanted to go clean with Irv because he had gotten, yep, jammed around that time they shut down the incident. I don't know. Girl, I'm leaning towards what you saying though. Mass Sam, yeah, exactly. 50 been telling us what was going on. We wasn't paying attention. Don said facts. Exactly. 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 Oh, now, okay, now I'm going to read the chorus because it adds to it. So, Lord, forgive me for I've sinned over and over again. But here's the thing. All of us have sinned over and over again. So I understand that. But it seems like 50 maybe is trying to rectify his sins. I don't know. Over and over again just to stay on top. Wow. I recall memories filled with sin over and over again. That has to suck though, mentally. All right, let's see. Man, because that was just the first verse. Whew, Lord, I'm so glad y'all are here too, because if I had to dissect this by myself, I would have been getting fried. I had the whole wrong interpretation. So thank you guys. Oh, look, we have someone new here. Cherie Hunter, 43. OMG, right? Right? This is some crazy stuff. Anna said, shut down ink. Exactly. Preem gave the ink 1 million, allegedly, and said it was for a movie. Oh, what? And he wanted to get straight. Oh, girl, don't worry about spelling. We don't even care. I barely could spell Quran when we were looking up this thing, so it's okay. And some of my family is Islamic, so I'm not judging about spelling at all. All right, let's get into this. Okay, so this is verse 2. If you're new and just joining, this is verse 2 of 50 Cent's Ghetto Quran. Okay, oh wow. The first verse is just a dose of the ish I'm on. Oh Lord. Oh my gosh. Because the first verse was already crazy. Oh, the first verse was already crazy. Consider this the first chapter. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Is there more? Is there more? Okay. So maybe does he have another song if this is just the first chapter that he adds to this on? Okay. Sorry, I'm like ADHD because my mind is like, what about this? What about that? Okay, consider this the first chapter in the Ghetto Quran. I know a lot about ends that get dough, like Bimmy and Joe, and Prince and Righteousness of Hillside with the mole on his nose. If I was anybody, I would be heated to be referred to as the dude with a mole on his nose. 50 been petty. Okay, throughout my struggles in the hood, I started learning life's a bee with a pretty face, but she burning. Wow, that's quite a bar. Life's a bee with a pretty face, but she burning. Wow. Okay, man, I get cheese like Chaz, then run through whips like Cigar Gamble all the time, like country curly head. Oh, like country curly head Prince. So is he talking about that guy Prince from Texas? And Tata. I don't know who Tata is, but I be hearing Tata in a lot of raps. Like Jeezy had a song that said Tata in it, but it might not be the same person. Okay, let's see what we have that I missed. Okay, 432 said 50 grew up with his grandparents. Oh, I didn't know that, who were devout Christians. Oh my gosh, Irv Gotti had a doc. I gotta see that. That's 50's drink. What's 50's drink? I might have missed it. I might have missed what was 50's drink. We was talking about Puff and 50, though this has nothing to do with it. What has that to do with it? I might have missed something. We just bringing you up to speed. Oh, thank you. Yes, you are, because I would have been spreading rumors, child, without y'all. He said, did he want to take him shopping? He sure did. He sure did say that. 50 didn't like Jimmy. Oh, I gotta remember about Jimmy Henchman. And why is his last name Henchman? You know, Henchman. That's scary. Puff and okay. Oh, vitamin water. You're right. I forgot about that. He did have that. Okay, I might have missed. I might have missed something then. Okay, we got to figure out who the heck Jimmy Henchman is. Like, if that's not a telling name, I don't know what is. Lord, and we still got to go through how to rob. Wow. Okay. All right. So go against crews like beat Debo and unalivers like Pappy Mason. Oh, Pap is from earlier is probably Pappy Mason. Don't quote me on that though, because Lord. All right, a lot of ends I know been corrupt since birth. Yikes. Types to rob nuns for fun, for everything they worth. I know some cats that held down whole complexes. Oh my gosh, like Carly Wall. Oh my gosh, 50 Cent didn't give no F's about this, okay? Held down a whole complex. First of all, the people living in these environments, this must have been total HE double hockey stick for them because this is horrible. Together in stand and divided they fall. That is true. That is true. I see why if all these people were involved in hip hop, I could see why 50 got blacklisted after this. I could see why. I could see why. All right. I don't agree with it, but I could see why. All right. Round here, shook ends, they keep it in motion. Come around here with your rollie and you can get robbed like Ocean. I don't know who Ocean is, but okay. Um, Lord knows Tommy and Tommy had Loriton sold. I don't know what the heck that is. Helicopters, Rolls Royces with Louis Vuitton interior. Might sound like I'm fantasizing, but son, I'm serious. So he's saying somebody named Tony was driving around looking like real money. Montana was no dummy, bought business to wash the money. Oh my gosh. Had money, oh my gosh, out the A. Wow, he political like Asians. This guy. Feds couldn't catch him dirty, so settle for tax evasion. Wow. But you know what? That is what they always do with those gangsters, allegedly, that they can't really catch up on no real charges. 50 can rap though. Yeah, he can. OMG, this is crazy. Nah, this is just what happens when you bring gangsters, into business. Gangsters don't write contracts. They unalive if business fails. Don, oh, wow. Matt Sam said Jimmy was at the studio when Pac got. Huh? What? This is crazy, guys. I feel like I got to whisper. What if they're watching now? Lord. What if they're in the chat? Okay, let's keep going. So I don't want to start getting paranoid up in this piece. All right. So, rest in peace to Rich and Ron. Money, what they was about, the twins was from Queens, but got crazy cream with Alpo. Throughout my time, I heard tales of Hemi, Frenchie, Jamaican Paulie, Ducky Corley, Ronnie Bumps, and Chick S. A lot of ends flow the way I flow. Really though, like not really. 50 Cent really has his own lane when it comes to flowing. Welcome guys, if you're new, we're talking about all this craziness about why 50 has beef with Diddy, and we have got down quite the rabbit hole. Like this video if you're here. This is my first live. Let's keep it going. All right. But ain't been in the game all their life, so don't know who I know. That's it. Writing rhymes is the best way I express how I feel. If I ain't rich by 26, I'll be unalived or in jail. Wow, that's a sad reality. Coming up, I heard sipping too much booze will leave you confused. And if you watch the news, you'll see players in the game. They lose, forgetting Lefty and Jazz, Pretty, Tony and Lance, Head, Luke. These are a lot of interesting names. Mel, Son, Troy, and E Moneybags in a conversation over shrimp and lobster at Benihana's. Heard Chico stop boxing and started robbing diners. Oh, what? Oh my gosh. Shout out to Clarence and Clutch, Bob Dre, Black Will. If the flow don't unalive you, the Mac will. Oh wow. Wow. Okay, so that was 50 Cent's Ghetto Quran. And so this is the song that allegedly made Preem put allegedly a hit out on 50, and allegedly also got started the beef, and this is also allegedly why Diddy did not want to sign 50, which because he didn't want to get in this beef. And now I understand. I'm not going to hold you. I understand maybe why not wanting to sign him if he's like doing this. Grant, especially like Diddy was already doing some wild stuff anyway, so I could understand him not wanting to get caught up in that. I don't want to read those lyrics. I want to read these ones cuz the ones on Google just kind of look weird. All right, so this song is How to Rob, and then this allegedly is the song I think where 50 is alleging that Diddy, getting these names, 50 is alleging that Diddy unalived Biggie. So this is that song. This is that song. All right, so let's see. James Futon said, D, I miss Soup from Jurassic 5. Oops, I mean Biggie. I don't know what that means, but I might be missing something. Kill the MC from Jurassic 5. We ain't mad at him. Is that like the movie Jurassic Park? I'm sorry if I don't know what you're talking about. 50 Cent and Pop Smokes. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I mean, 50 Cent's son Marcus. I missed their beef. Oh, I forgot about. Yeah, it's a lot with that. Okay, let's get into. So this is the song once again. Okay, so y'all know who this boy. Wait, so sorry. Okay, The Art of Getting Robbed. Oh, he's back again. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay. This is how we do it. Brooklyn style, boy. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. B.I.G. N-word. R.I.P. P.A.C. So rip Big and rip Pac. Rip enough that S. It's time to O.D. Oh, goodness. If I mean 50 Cent, anytime 50 Cent says it's time to OD, you better strap on because it's going to be one heck of a ride. I got my in 50 Cent, yo. Wait, so is this not 50 Cent talking? This is how it feels. Wait, this is how it feels. How to rob an industry in. Yo, don't take this as seriously, though. We just bugging the F out one time. But y'all can take it how you want it. Word. Ooh, okay, so that was not 50 Cent, I think. That was someone else. All right, we are entering verse 1. The last song that we looked into was crazy, so let's get ready for this. What? You said 50 Cent son is Pop Smoke? Okay. you just saying anything. All right. You might be right, but you just saying anything. All right, so the bottom line is I'm a crook with a deal. Oh, wait a minute. If my record don't sell, I'm a rob and steal. I thought you was reminiscing about sin. Now you want to rob and steal? Okay, you better recognize I'm straight from the street. These industry ends is starting to look like something to eat. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I snatched Kim. Like, is this like Little Kim or Kim Porter? Which Kim is this, do we think? Little Kim or Kim Porter? I snatched Kim. Tell Puff you want to see her again. Wait a minute. Is he saying he kidnapped her? Or is he saying that dance your A down to the nearest ATM? So he's going to rob? I'm confused. Okay. I have dreams of effing at R&B, but I wake up early and bounce with all her ass. So he's saying he's going to rob someone. Okay. When I apply pressure, son, it ain't even funny. I'm about to stick Bobby for some of that Whitney money. Oh, Bobby Brown. Okay, but okay, let's keep reading. Brian McKnight, I can see that in any time. Doesn't Brian McKnight have beef with his kids too? Like he don't take care of them? That's what I've been hearing, allegedly. Have Keith Sweatin staring down the barrel on 9. Why did Keith Sweat get a catch a stray? Who gonna rob you like 50? Nobody. Since these Harlem World ends seem to all be fam. Here we go. I put the gun to Carden. Tell your man, I don't know who that is, I'm just trying to, I don't need to hear all of this. We just got to get to the Diddy of it all. Like, this has nothing to do with anything. Because I thought that, maybe, I'm just trying to figure out. Oh, okay, here's Jigga right here. Here's Jay-Z. What Jigga just sold like 4 mil. He got something to live for. Don't want to end putting 4 through the Bentley coupe door. I'll manhandle case like dope. Get on the ground. You ain't with Mary no more. I'm just trying to figure out, where is the part where he's saying Diddy unalive 50? I don't see that in here. I think this must be wrong. What does it say? Dang, it's funny how Method Man and Redman were both friends with Pac. Oh, wait. Wayne's brother are friends? I don't know. This is a lot. Biggie's girl, she don't know. She don't know she's watching the show. Do I have an Instagram? I don't have an Instagram for this. Not for this type of topic. I'm on TikTok though. Where does it say? I don't see anywhere in this that he mentions anything about Biggie. I'm just trying to skim through really quick. So I don't understand what Diddy was mad about with this song. Unless it's because of this part, but to me, he didn't really say anything crazy and he's just calling out everybody. So let's go here. But you know who who we haven't talked about yet? This stuff. Okay? This stuff right here. So Ja Rule and Marlon Wayne share AI generated photos of 50 Cent with Diddy following the Netflix documentary. So this isn't really about like Diddy and 50 part, but I just wanted to point this out because I thought it was interesting because we learn a lot about other people based on how they respond to crazy, crazy events. So Ja Rule, and first of all, Ja Rule, please stay out the chat. Ja Rule, stay out the chat. How many seats does 50 Cent have to buy in your concert before you stay out the chat? So Ja Rule is escalating his feud with 50 Cent by circulating AI images depicting 50 Cent alongside Diddy. One of which was reshared by Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans, why are you in the chat about this? This is disgusting, these allegations. All right, so this is what Ja Rule put on his Instagram. Basically, I guess troll the first image, which see the two at the 2004 Grammy Awards. So this is actually a real picture. So I think Ja Rule is trying to send a message that like 50 Cent and Diddy aren't as separate as we may believe. Okay? Because he's basically just trying to show us this. This person is confusing me. What is going on with this guy right here? What is happening? Okay, anyway, so this image is actually real, according to Complex. However, what we're about to see is not. So he said, "I'm your karma, chump." Excuse me, Ja Rule? Really? Like, Ja Rule, please don't enter the chat, okay? Because you look weird. This is weird behavior. If Diddy and 50 were beefing over something else, and if this documentary wasn't as scandalous and horrible, then this will be funny. But Ja Rule, seriously, this is your moment? Now I'm looking at you sideways. However, what I do want to point out, oh, he said, I done left and come back and we're off. Yeah, we're on. Diddy took some cakes. Ooh, Lord, it's a show. It's a lot going on. Okay, but look at this. Look at this. I'm trying to center it. Ja Rule is saying that 50 is a woman beater. Ja Rule is saying that 50 is a woman beater. So he's basically saying, y'all are, according to Ja Rule, he's saying y'all are basically the same. Why are you calling out 50 Cent? I mean, Diddy, when y'all do the same thing. That's what he's trying to say. But look at this. Look at these comments. He said, "With all due respect, no one cares about your post." Exactly. Diddy's deserved all this. Justice for Tupac, Biggie, Kim, Shine, and everyone else. Life he ended. Yeah, justice for the lady he allegedly pew-pewed in the face. Like, Ja Rule, this is not the flex you think it is. However, if Ja Rule is trying to say, hey, look, 50 Cent is trying to show all the things that Diddy did, but 50 Cent ain't showing you what he's done. That is what I believe Ja Rule is trying to say. Mind you, these images are AI. Eventually, how are we going to know what is real and what's not? Again, these images are AI, and this is what Ja Rule posted, because Ja Rule decided to enter the chat. And once again, he created these AI images, and Ja Rule is basically trying to say, like, 50 Cent, you and Diddy are not that different. That's not my words. That is what I'm assuming based on these images that Ja Rule created. This one is wild, okay? But again, these are all AI generated images. So just for the record, let's see. Bro, let's correct narratives, Curtis, Wayne wrote. So now Marlon Wayne has entered the chat too. Marlon Wayne is also allegedly trying to basically agree, is what it seems like, that Diddy and 50 are closer than we think. Mind you, these are AI generated images. Okay, so he said, all right, just for the record, bro, let's correct the narratives, Curtis, Wayne wrote. Rub-a-dub-dub, stop. So is Marlon Wayne, like this chat? Marlon Wayne and Ja Rule, why are you in this chat? Like, unless you're really going to come out with some real hit stuff on 50, why are you saying anything? But 50 does have some allegations against him. So maybe they're trying to say, hey, look, don't just fall for the okie doke. So Ja Rule has been calling 50 out. Wait, Ja Rule has been calling out 50 in light of his docuseries Sean Combs The Reckoning, which debuted on Netflix December 2nd. You rat. Oh, you always have been, always will be an effing rat, Ja tweeted. Used car salesman, suit wearing, field goal nose having, Herman mustard head AN. Really, Ja Rule? That's the stance you want to take? Let's be real. That end don't give a F about the victims. We all know why he did the doc. Ja tweeted days later, Herman's a cancer to the culture. If he cares so much, then donate the profits to charities of DV. I would agree with that. If you care a lot, but I'm pretty sure we read earlier that 50 did say that at least a portion of the proceeds were going to be donated. So Ja Rule, you out here looking real crazy. Like, come on, dude. You out here looking crazy. Do you want to be next in the documentary? But I'm sure no one would watch that anyway. Anyway, he later clarified that he does not condone Diddy's behavior, but rather showcasing 50's actions. So he's basically trying to say, like, I don't agree with Diddy, but 50 Cent, you're not all that innocent either. After pointing to a number of allegations of abuse made against 50 by his ex-girlfriend, Daphne Joy, Ja Rule expressed interest in producing his own 50 Cent documentary. Ja Rule, please sit down. This is not for you. But the only thing that I would say about the whole Daphne thing is, wasn't Daphne with 50 Cent? I mean, not 50 Cent. Wasn't Daphne with Diddy? So if, Diddy and 50 Cent were beefing, there's a possibility that Diddy set her up to do it. I'm not saying that that's true. I don't know, because I could be wrong. And it doesn't mean that he didn't do it. But, we don't know. This is some crazy stuff. Okay, 4-2 Gromy the Searchy said, Ja Rule, let's be honest, he's mad because he's the only black man named Jeffrey Bruce. Is that his real name for real? Okay, I don't know what is going on with this other person here. All right, Mad Sam said he's giving money to some victim. Exactly, some victims' charities. So that's what's up. Yeah, she was, and I agree with that. Exactly. Namabang said Daphne he has a son with, she has a son with 50. So this is a lot. Okay, so on the other hand, Wayne said during a recent interview with the Cruise Show that 50 should watch out for karma. This is the thing that be getting on my nerves. Karma Let me read his comment, and then I'm finna tear Marlon Wayans up. I'm finna tear him up. I'm finna tear him up. Um, 50 Cent. Yeah, no, you good. You good. I know what you was trying to write. You good. Okay. 50 and Puff had a long-term beef. It's personal. Wayne said to the 30 at the 32:32 mark in the video linked here. All right. Y'all better credit people. We love to see it. It's been it's between him and Puff. And before wait. It's between him and Puff. And before it's between him and Puff, it's between both of them and God. Just the way Puff is down on his luck and 50 is kicking a man while he's down. If luck turned on 50, you know that you got to be careful what you put out there. That's a karma to every action you do. My thing is, Mr. Marlon Wayne, that this is not considered, like, what are you saying right now? Karma, if you are taking down someone who's a bully and who's a monster and hurting other people, what do you mean kicking someone while he's down? This is a part of taking down the beast. What do you mean, Marlon Wayne? You don't kick someone while they're down. What do you mean take that fool down? Put him under the jail. What are you saying? That sounds weird to me, man. That sounds so weird to me, because if you're basically making excuses and saying, "Oh, well, we shouldn't kick him while he's down." We should take him down. What do you mean? Kick him, punch him, throw him down the flight of stairs. If you're hurting people and I'm just going to say, if you're abusing people, hurting people, unaliving people, you should be kicked while you're down. Like, what are you saying? This has me looking at Marlon Wayne so sideways, because you're saying 50 Cent is going to get karma for taking down Diddy. What about all the victims that Diddy hurt? What about that? That's not considered kicking while they're down. What about that? And then you, as a celebrity, you coming up in here talking out the side of your neck saying, don't kick him while he's down. What about the victims? What about them? Marlon Wayne, get to the end of, like, come on now. And then he said this in public. So now we're looking at you crazy, because you know who's been in the industry for a really long time? You've been in the industry for a really long time. So what allegations do you have? Do you think that this stuff is okay? Don't kick a man while he's down. How about don't hurt people? How about start with that? So Marlon Wayans, I used to watch your movies. I'm not going to watch anything you're in anymore, because you are condoning this malarkey. Period. Period, period, period. He shouldn't have opened his mouth. Exactly. Just be quiet and smoke your cigar, dude. Just be quiet. And see, this is the thing. With your rich life and your golf cart, with your cigar, with your golf glove, you have the nerve to tell people not to kick Diddy while he's down. He was allegedly abusing people. What is wrong with this guy? Yeah, he sold out, James. Finally, I agree with you on something. Exactly. Mad Sam, let's see, 50 is giving proceeds to some charity. Exactly. So what the heck, Ja Rule? You coming up in here making these AI images? Ja Rule, just say you're jealous and you're mad that 50 bought your concert and nobody came. And here's the thing, Ja Rule, you don't have that pull. You could make a documentary about the Jeffrey Eppilator and nobody would watch it. Let's just be real. You don't have that type of motion to be out here doing that. And then, what about the victims? This is totally insane. And then Marlon Wayne make this post, just enjoying my life with my cigars, calm before the storm. For the record, okay, fair enough. For the record, I don't condone any abuse of women, period. Unlike some people who have a track record of domestic violence, I got 5 sisters and a mother I honor. I rep us all. Don't let anyone create narratives. Marlon Lamont Wayne is an exceptional man. Good day, Curtis. Sir, why are you in the chat? If you don't condone violence, just say that, B. Just say that, B. Don't say, I don't condone violence, but let's not expose people for violence, 50. Let's keep the thing under wrap, 50. Let's not put it out there, 50. Like, Marlon, get out of here. Get out of here, Marlon. Get out of here. I will never watch another one of your movies again. Get out of here. Okay, so before we keep going, there was something else I wanted to show you guys, because I gotta go. I gotta work soon. There was something. Okay, so 50, we don't need to go through this. What I actually wanted to talk about before we got all sidetracked because all the other stuff was going on, did you guys know that Diddy was actually sued by one of his chefs a long time ago? We're gonna close out on this because I feel like we've gone through so much about potentially why 50 Cent and Diddy have beef. And this was just crazy. If you missed it, you can definitely watch the beginning. All right. James said, LOL, enjoying your show. Shout out to you, man. You be saying some crazy stuff, but you might be on to something too. Mad Sam said, it's sad these black men. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's sad these black men are showing their true beliefs. Because, who protects the black woman if the black man is whooping her tail? Let's just keep it real. Come on. And I know I said I was going to change the subject, but I'm really heated about that Marlon Wayne thing. But you know what? You know who I'm also heated about? See, I keep saying I'm going to finish, and then I start saying something else. Freaking The Game. Freaking The Game. Did you guys, The Game reaction to 50 Cent. Look at what this fool did. I'm not going to play it because there's music, but look at this freaking frack. Oh, wait, let's see. Wait, no. That's not what it is. Let's see. Sorry guys, hold on. The Game said free Diddy. Cuz y'all have to see this. And not only did he say free Diddy. Not only did he say free Diddy, he said free R. Kelly. Okay? You see this? I'm not making this up, okay? The Game. Get Diddy and R. Kelly out of jail. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The Game got on his soapbox. First of all, The Game, really? Are you even in The Game anymore? The Game got on his soapbox at his birthday party. So this guy took a moment at his birthday party to grab the mic and tell the world, free Diddy, okay? And free R. Kelly. And then he started talking about baby oil and urinating. It's all in the video. We are not going to watch the video because you won't, because of the sound, but you can look it up. TMZ obtained the footage from The Game's Friday night birthday bash in Hollywood. And you hear him support a couple of infamous musicians, Diddy and Kelly. The Game gets bolder and bolder as he shouts off into the mic, making light of all the baby oil and urination accusations of Diddy and Kelly trials. As some R. Kelly music starts to play, then he adds, free all the freaky homies. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Being freaky deaky is one thing, but R-wording and allegedly SAing people is a totally different thing. And you're saying free these people? Are you kidding me? This is your king? This is your king? I wonder how Evelyn feels that her grandbaby's dad wants to free Diddy. It's one thing if you just like freaky stuff. It's a whole nother thing if you are saying that this stuff is okay. Did he not hear that some people woke up not knowing allegedly what happened to them, but they were sore? Are you kidding me? The Game? This must be a game. You gotta be kidding me right now. And this is your birthday? You chose to do this on your birthday? This guy is sick. This guy is sick. Oh yeah, Mad Sam, this is a different chef. The other chef, Jordan, yeah, we got to get back to that. Yeah, he said free R. Kelly too, which is crazy. Oh Lord, we got a Devon Tree talking about some free Diddy. Oh Lord, get out of here. They're all government employees. I'm pretty sure I agree with you on that because they're all, this is totally ridiculous. Gross Diddy, exactly, cat's tongue. Let's see. The Game had a child with Evelyn. That's what I'm saying. The Game had a child with Evelyn's daughter. Exactly. I wonder how Evelyn feels knowing that her daughter's son, her grandbaby's dad wants Diddy to be freed. Diddy may be free before long, he confided. He's getting a presidential pardon from Donald Trump sooner than later, though his release date is not far off of June 2028. And you know what's crazy? R. Kelly got more time than Diddy, but allegedly Diddy did worse. So this is crazy. Kelly is looking at a longer time behind bars, despite what the game is saying here. It appears Kelly won't be free until 2045. How the heck? Granted, I didn't follow the R. Kelly trial that much because I was young. But how the heck did R. Kelly get not going to be free till 2045 and Diddy is going to be free in 2028? That is totally insane. That is totally insane. That is totally insane. Totally insane. All right, so now, okay, now that we did that, I promise you we are going to go through this article. Third time is a charm. I'm telling the truth. You say I'm not getting it? He's been in front of your face the whole time. Man, this is some crazy stuff. This is some crazy stuff. Oh, somebody's disrespecting LeBron. Where happened? I missed that. I missed the LeBron thing, but you know what? I'm not going to get into it today, but allegedly, I saw an article that they said that LeBron was trafficking this girl. Granted, that was an allegation. It was never proven fact or anything like that. But once somebody did come out and accuse him of doing that. I'm not saying he did it, but I did see an article about that a while ago. All right, so here we go. So Diddy's former personal chef settles work claims suits with rapper. So Diddy has been a menace for a long time because I didn't know that another one of his chefs sued him until the Jordan lady came out a few days ago. But this, I think, is a little bit interesting. So Diddy's former personal chef who says she was subject to actual harassment and forced to work long hours without being fully compensated for overtime, settled the lawsuit she filed against the entertainer. The attorneys in the case told a judge on Tuesday, in her suit filed, he's been getting allegations since May 2017. So in her suit filed in May 2017 against the 49-year-old defendant, whose real name is Sean Combs, plaintiff Cindy Ruda alleged she often worked long hours and traveled with him, sometimes for over 2 weeks, without receiving any additional pay. That's insane. And she was hired in April 2015 and fired in May 2016. Los Angeles Supreme Court Judge Elizabeth Allen White had sent Ruda's, I'm just going to call her Cindy's case to arbitration in August 2017, finding that she signed an employment agreement among other things. Called her to the whatever. White previously rejected Cindy's attorney Crystal Carber's argument that the language of the document was skewed unfairly in favor for Diddy as the employer. All right, so Tuesday, however, the lawyer told the judge the case was resolved. No terms were divulged. Cindy stated in a sworn declaration filed in connection with her lawsuit against the rapper, producer, singer that she often worked, oh my gosh, from 9 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. after signing an agreement to become his personal chef in 2015. She claimed she was not given additional income on days she was required to work late or travel with Diddy. So we have gone through so much in this time. So if you guys missed it, if you really want to see what like the investigation we did about the Diddy thing and 50, you should watch the beginning because we went there, okay? The last person, we got like a few minutes left. The last person I wanted to look up, you guys kept talking about somebody named Jimmy Henchman. And being named a henchman off rip, I'm kind of scared versus Diddy. So, versus 50. I just want to see what exactly happened and why you guys kept mentioning Jimmy Henchman. And then we're going to go. All right, let's see what we have here. I missed some stuff. Okay, so Andy said, hey, girl, Diddy is only worse because of, yeah, fair enough. Kelly was a murderer. Oh, was a monster. He targeted children. Yeah, you're right. That's disgusting. All right, Namu Bang said the female juror lied and said she didn't know Diddy. Yikes, I seen that too. And yet there was a picture of her circulating on Twitter, posing with Diddy. I had heard, though, that wasn't actually her. Now, it might be her, but I heard that was not actually her. So this is going to be the last article, guys, that we're going to go through, because this, I think, might tie it all together, because everyone earlier kept talking about somebody named Jimmy Henchman. So this is allegedly Jimmy Henchman's failed attempt to unalive 50. We need more interviews with Tony Yayo, because he's also the one that told us that 50 did not want to sign. I mean, Diddy didn't want to sign 50 because of the beef that we covered earlier. This is some crazy stuff. Okay, so let's see. But Marlon Wayans isn't supporting Diddy. He's saying 50 has no room to be talking and can be exposed too, which is true. Fair enough. Fair enough. Bummer. I was hoping for a mistrial. Yeah, I might be wrong. I might be wrong on that. I might be wrong about the thing about the juror, but I saw it, that it wasn't really her in the picture, but I might have been wrong. Diddy not in jail. You said Diddy. I mean, I be thinking that too. We don't really know for sure if he's in jail, if they're just making that up and we just don't know. Okay, but remember, watch the beginning if you really want the dive, because we went there, but this is gonna be the last article because I got work in like 16 minutes. Okay, so the beef between Jimmy Henchman and 50 Cent nearly resulted in G Unit's founder being unalived. And apparently Jimmy Henchman and Diddy are friends. I haven't been able to look into that. So maybe if I go live tomorrow, we can look into Jimmy Henchman and who he is more. But I'm not living like Diddy, so I got to work. All right, in a recent interview with Vlad, G-Unit member Tony Yayo shed more light on Henchman's infamous attempt to unalive 50. How did I not know this? Which took place on the set of the music video for 50 Cent and Akon's 2007 single, I Still Unalive. I mean, I didn't even know 50 Cent and Akon had a song together called that. All right, so on the paperwork, Henchman and them were supposed to come through, but I guess wait a minute, what? Henchman and them were supposed to come through, but I guess their gun jammed, but we had God on our side, Yayo told Vlad TV, and they backed out of the hit. But we had straps too, and that was really it. Oh my gosh. Yayo confirmed that Henchman's people had silencers on their pew-pews, which had been long rumored. Nobody's seen them. They so-called was following a car. I don't know which car, because it was like 3 or 4 different cars, Yayo explained. If you would have shot, I'm quite sure somebody would have shot back, and you got a silencer, so that probably give you the up. But I guess they don't know how to handle a weapon like that or something. Wow. This is alleged, by the way. Everything in this is alleged. Welcome, guys. This is my first live. Let's finish this article out. And then if you want to see the whole thing, watch the replay, because yikes, we learned a lot. Yayo added, it's in the paperwork, and the gun went off in the car. So the gun went off in the car. I guess it jammed. What? And they backed out of what they wanted to do. So God is good. I guess God was on our side at that time. Back in 2018, Henchman received 1 life sentence plus 30 years for the unaliving of, wait a minute, what? For the unaliving of G-Unit affiliate Lodi Mac? Wow. This beef is real. Like, when they were saying that this beef is real, I mean, I figured it was real, but like, this is dangerous. Okay, so the case stems from a 2007 incident in which Fletcher and Tony Yayo assaulted Henchman's son. What? Though both perpetrators were charged in the attack, Henchman allegedly put a hit on Fletcher following his release from prison. Henchman was charged with 4 crimes, including unaliving for hire in 2015, and received a life sentence plus 20 years. Wow. Henchman appealed the conviction and was ultimately granted a new trial. However, he was found guilty once again in 2017. Wow. So that was it for today, guys. Like I said, if you came in at the tail end, thank you for joining, everyone. This was the first live. We literally went through the from 1990s all the way up until now, which could have potentially caused the beef between Diddy and 50. There's still much more to discuss, like the whole girlfriend of it all. We also have to dive into 50 and his alleged allegations, because he's not missing those allegations of DV and all that stuff. Thank you so much for everyone who joined this first live. Thank you also, Mad Sam, for the cupcake thing, or what that thing with I forgot what that thing was called, but thank you so much for that. And then Anna for that other thing. I'm still learning what all these things are. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you likely tomorrow, and we will really go in on this, because we still got to figure out what Daphne said about 50 Cent, which is his baby mama, her allegations. We still got to figure out more about this guy, the henchman dude, because apparently y'all was saying earlier that he has more ties to Diddy than we know. And then we also got to figure out a little bit more about 50 Cent's connection with Preem and Tupac. So there's a lot to go through. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day. Make it a positive morning, and, stay safe and stay warm. Bye, guys. Thank you for a great first live.